wondering if anybody's out there wanting to talk. It's just Jan here. Anybody didn't know what to do. So I'll give it a few more minutes and see. Well, basically, I've been wanting to go live, and I picked the wrong times to go live. This is my oldest cat. She's sleeping. That's Karina Rose. And just sitting her, well, actually I'm in my bedroom. Just taking it easy. Hi, Bridget. How are you? Yeah, I did get a chance to look at your videos and everything. Oh, that's great. Thank you. Yeah, I have 3 cats and a dog. They're my kids. I wasn't able to have children. Your videos are awesome. I've been thinking about doing some checking out and see if I could do some freebies and stuff like that. Get some ideas to basically, show on YouTube, something like yours, but not exactly. I'm trying to come up with some ideas in that. Basically, sorry, the camera's moving around. But I want to try to build my channel. I almost have 600, and I thank each and every one of you to, building me up and everything. I want to do some animal videos with my cats and my dog and different things, maybe some recipes and stuff like that. All positive, nothing negative or anything like that. I don't want to, whoops, sorry, it kind of sort of dropped the phone. I want to make other things very, I want to have everybody, enjoy life and, not to hurt anybody and think of, one another before you say things and, a lot of, right now I feel really stupid because I don't even know what to say. That become my family. What the Paranormal, Amy Laney and Cody and that entity entity paranormal investigations, April and Mike and her children, Casey, lovely people. Father Frequency and Fairy Frequency and the twins, Melissa. Please keep them in there. Sorry about that, it had to reconnect. I would like to thank Michigander Man. So many out there, it's become my family, and I appreciate each and every one of you, and I do love you. And a lot of them has helped me get my faith back. Not only, I'm spiritual. I believe in Jesus Christ. He's my father. Um, I'm really a lot of nature and everything, and I enjoy animals and a lot of things. And children, they're my heart. Um, Anytime you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. I will tell you. Um, I enjoy music. Of course, right now I can't play any music on here while I'm talking, which that drives me nuts. um, we're having a reunion in July. Um, Amy from What the Paranormal and Entity um, Karina. Um, Entity Paranormal Investigation, April. Um, they they were having it, like I said, in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, and they're awesome. I mean, those two girls are just so brilliant. Um, love them to death. Wonderful family. And I started YouTube basically because I was hi Timeless. How are you? It's good to see you. Thank you for coming. And Bridget, thank you for coming too. I was at the stage of life, I was just bored to death, did not know what to do. And I tried to, I'm fine. I'm really good. And, good night. Good night, Bridget. You have a blessed night and everything. And thank you for being a part of my life. And I try to each time I get on here, it'll be a lot easier for me. I'm looking forward to learning how to basically learning how to edit and everything. And back to why I started YouTube is because I sorry, I keep looking up. That's a force of habit. I didn't have nothing to do. I was alone. Didn't have basically, you know, wanted something to do instead of just plain old DVDs or plain old music and everything. And I just wanted to make more friends and feel like a family. And that's what I'm feeling. And I appreciate everybody that's come into my life this year. And there's so many that I'm blessed with now. And Timeless, what a sweetheart. There's so much. Yes, that's one thing. Our YouTube family is very supportive of each other. And check out Timeless's channel and Bridget Earl's channel. They're awesome. I've checked on some of them. I have to make my rounds again, as I call them. There's so many that I want to go see, and so little time between housework and everything else. I only have one room that I could actually do any YouTubes, and that's in my bedroom, and that's kind of stupid, but what can I do? I've tried every room, and this is the only one. I would like to yeah, that's true. It's hard to watch every channel, and I try to go through each and every one, as much as I can. Each day I do a couple more. Like I said, I got over 600 to look through, and I really enjoy everybody, and it makes you feel home. And makes you a part of somebody's life and everything. It's not like that I don't have my own family. I do. I have four nieces and, well, a nephew by marriage and everything. And it's Bridget, Katie, Megan, and Aaron. And Aaron, no, it's Katie is the one that's married, and I have a nephew, her husband. And very wonderful family I come from. And I have a sister. She lives in a rehab center. Hi, Kentucky Ranger. It's good to see you on here. Thank you for coming. And she's in a like a rehab center, combination nursing home, which I was their caretaker. But I ended up being sick, and I ended up in a coma. And keep the story short, I had to put them. My brother is handicapped, and I had to put him in a group home. So basically, it's just me, and I go see my sister and my brother, and it's not easy. Holidays are not easy for anybody, and I enjoy everybody. Kentucky Ranger Carla and his mom. Oh, what a sweetheart! His sister is so sweet. I haven't met their daughter yet, but I've seen their niece. What a sweetheart. I really, make sure you get to Kentucky Rangers channel. I love Mondays with Mom. I love it. I would just like to reach through my phone and just give them all hugs, everybody. Like I said, I would like to keep the channel, positive, no negativeness. This world's too full of negativeness and a lot of people hurting other people. That should not be. I just, I really enjoy everybody that I've come in contact with. If there's any questions you'd like to know about me, please make sure you ask me, and I will tell you, just like I said earlier. I do believe in God. I don't go to church. I've been shunned. Well, I shouldn't say shunned. I believe in God. I have a Bible. I listen to Christian music and everything. I have, I'm just me, there's a lot of people, it's hard to, it'll get easier, like I said, each time I do go live and that, and I try to stay on long as I can, because I could hop off and real quick, because I really don't know what to talk about, Yes, so have I. I have had a lot of problems with some churches, and that's it. It's hard with. Oh yes, Timeless. Yes, I support. I support everybody. And just going back to the churches and that, I'm not saying churches are wrong or anything, but I always say my mom raised me as practice what you preach. And it's, you're supposed to help each other and not be hurtful. You shouldn't hurt people in churches. You shouldn't have gossip in churches. And I've seen that, and I've felt that. And excuse me, I got a little cold with my allergies. And I've seen a lot of that, and I haven't found a decent church since I moved back to Chautauqua County. And I I don't feel right. You know, um, there's, I don't have that much. I'm not, I have everything. I'm a decent, I go to church decent. I'll go to churches if my godchildren are there and everything, but I have to, I'm not, I don't feel right there. It's, it's just me, I've had, yes, I would love to find a decent church, which I need to go and look and make sure I feel comfortable. And, but, a lot of people don't understand about different things in life. Um, Hi, Lee and Ladybug. Oh, thank you. Yes, make sure you go and check out Lee and Ladybug's channel. I would appreciate that. And thank you so much for coming. Oh, I thank you. I've seen, on YouTube now, we're all one big happy family, not this group, not that group, I've seen it, Cab 7. Oh, I love Cab 7. He's awesome. And I call it, Cab 7 is adorable. And if you get a chance, stop over. Very positive channel, and um I love him so much. And if you ever get a chance, go down and check out what's her name? I can't think of it. Gosh. Um, if you like homemade jewelry, homemade stuff, go and check Dream Walking Angels channel. Awesome woman. She's great. Um, she makes all kinds of jewelry. Terrific person. Wonderful lady. Um, I I'm glad that everybody's, quite a few of you stopped by and everything. And um, right now here in where I live in Chautauqua County, we have, it's about 26 here. It's bitter cold outside. I do not like snow. I do, I, um, I don't like the winter weather, Kind of, I'm a season mode person. Um, I, yes, she is. She's awesome. No, I'm in Chautauqua County. It's Western New York. It's below Buffalo, New York. It's called Southern Tier is where I live. No, well, I could, we're like a snow belt where I live. I'm not out in the country. The country's a lot worse. So, down in Chautauqua County, we're just about, um, but, no, I've, also too, I wanted to mention a little bit about myself too. I've worked with the paranormal since I was, oh, let me see. I started paranormal early teens. I'm 53 now. So I've gone to haunted houses and everything and done a lot of cemeteries and stuff like that. I enjoy that. And somewhat, I do not have, I do not believe in the Ouija board. I don't like that stuff whatsoever. Um, I used to have a friend of mine. I used to be in a group. Um, oh yes, I love the paranormal stuff. Like I said, I've worked with a team that we used to go. Well, we used to go pick on each other's like Ghostbusters. We investigated quite a few places in town here, and I enjoy that kind of work. And you know, it's really fun and everything. And I thank you for all the thumbs up and everything. And I really do thank everybody coming here tonight, and Timeless, Lee and Ladybug, and Bridget Durrell in Kentucky. I am so glad everyone showed up, and I want to do more. I'm trying to figure out what I can um to grow my channel. Oh, welcome back, Kentucky. I'm trying to think of things that I could do on my channel. This is like my fourth attempt of video to do. Yes, I'm trying to. Okay, Lee and Ladybug. Okay, years ago, there was a house, when I was growing up, one of my friends that was around my house while I was growing up, they had a little girl. Um, they were pregnant and had a little, well, like I said, little girl, and she had passed away like she was like 6 months old, and she had gotten really sick and everything, and she passed away. And the one place that we investigated was their house. And my friend, one of the girls that was in my paranormal team, she lived in the same apartment house. It was a duplex. And her son kept on trying to figure out what all the noise was and everything. And things are being moved. Hi, Fairy. How are you? Thank you for coming. And yeah, wow. I've been on, it's been really wonderful to have everybody come. And sorry, I got out of the subject. Well, her son was in the girls' room where they, Elaine and her sister was living, was in the room. That's where they had their bedroom. And that would have been her bedroom also if she would have had lived. Well, go back to the story. Her son kept on saying, "Mom, I keep on hearing little noises, and I can't figure out what it is." So she come to the. So he noticed at night when he was awake in the middle of the night, the spirit would wake him up, and he would hear giggling. Thank you so much, Tambear. Hi, how are you? Thank you for coming. And if we could come in and investigate the room. And I'm very sensitive. I could hear things, and I can, I go by my feeling. It's a God's given talent to me that was given to me. And well, anyhow, we had our K2 meters and our different things that we use for the paranormal. The K2 meters. We had our spirit box, our cameras, and everything. And so that night we experienced this little girl, and we knew it was a little girl because I heard her voice, and this little spirit kept on grabbing hold of things and moving it and everything. And at this time, I feel that spirits come around because we're all we're all, I shouldn't say built, we're all made full of energy. And I feel the vibes. I feel the presence when somebody's around. That's what I go by. I go by feeling. And that night, we found out, and the little girl that passed away, her name was Debbie. And at this time, when the spirit come monkeying around in the apartment, her natural father and mother, I will not go by, I won't mention any names. And, well, coming to find out, this little girl was she felt, apparently she felt that there was stuff going on with the family and everything. And I really, really felt really bad because I thought it was her, but I wasn't too sure. And I had called her mother, and I had asked her mother if it would be all right if I, talked to her. And because I really want, I can't say permission, but I wanted to ask her if it would be all right if I can allow her to, go rest and everything. And I think sometimes when our family members do, I can't say, when there's problems here, I really do think, oh, thank you, Tanvir. I really do think when our loved ones are at rest and we're having turmoils down here and we're going through a lot of problems, I do think our loved ones that are passed, they could feel our energy, they could feel our hurt, our tears, well, keep it short. I want to just get right to the story. But the little girl that was in I called the family, like my extended family, Erica, the girls, the investigation, the house we were at. It was Erica's and her son's room, and it was Debbie there. Debbie was a beautiful little baby. She was very playful. She was just a real sweetheart. And I get attached to people real quick and everything. And Debbie was like my niece. And it was kind of hard for me to allow, I needed to tell I did tell the little girl, her name was Debbie, like I said, to go, Mommy and Daddy's fine. Your sisters are fine. It's time to go rest and time to let go and go to sleep. Do what you need to do. Everything's fine here down on earth. Please go towards the light and stay towards the light. Don't come back down here. Just stay and go rest. That was the hardest thing I ever had to do, is tell somebody that I knew to go towards the light and stay in the light. Don't come back. And it's very hard. I enjoy stuff like that. And we have Fenton Historical Society here in Chautauqua County, Jamestown, New York. It's a beautiful place. If you ever get here, please come and tour it too. And this coming summer, what I'm going to be doing is, this is a town of Lucille Ball. I love Lucy. That's the woman that I'm talking about. Yeah, I do too, Fairy. I will be going to sometime if I get a chance. I will ask if I can go into and do a video on it, the Fenton Historical Society. Yes, Lucille Ball was from. It's called Jamestown, but the people that live here. She was raised in. It's called Celeron, New York. Um, Sometime this coming summer, 2019, I will go around and show you. Go to the cemetery where she's at and everything. They have a museum here, and they have the theater where she used to practice her talent that she had. And I want to show you different things at different places where she went and everything. I think everybody would enjoy that. I want to do a lot of nature stuff. That's what I am. I'm nature. You know, I want to do a lot of things. I'm just trying to figure out if anybody has any ideas for how to the I don't know how to build the channel or anything. I grew up watching Lucy. I didn't really like the channel, like the program, but it's nice, you know. Yes, I've been to Niagara Falls Timeless. Yes, I used to live up in Buffalo, New York. It was called Lockport. It's just outside of Buffalo. It's beautiful out there. I was 45 minutes away from Niagara Falls. Um, but if anybody has any ideas, please let me know. And by request, Fairy Frequency, she's been wanting me to get back, do another video and everything. I've been so busy and dealing with. I fell about 2 weeks ago on the first patch of ice, and I ended up cracking my head and messing up my shoulders. So um, so I've been putting this off and everything. But no, make sure you go to Fairy Frequency Channel and Tambear and Kentucky Rangers Timeless, Lee and Ladybug. Please visit their channel. It's awesome. I love all your channels and everything, you know. Everybody makes me feel like a part of a family, and that's, you know, my sister lives up in Lockport. We're not close. Well, we don't live close together, and she has her own life. She has a winery out in up in Lockport and that up in Newfane. And YouTube is awesome, you know. They have it's crazy. I have to get to the store to get some castor oil. And I don't know, do you mix anything with castor oil or just plain castor oil? I love you too, Kentucky Ranger. Please give your mom a hug and your sister and your wife and those beautiful cats for me. And your dogs too. Oh, you're awesome, Timeless. Timeless Adventures. I always call everybody by their first name. It's just me. You know, no, I enjoy everybody, you know. This year I do have, if you know anybody that has like depression or anxiety, which I have mild depression, everybody gets down in the dumps, or has anxiety, or needs any kind of help, I do have on Facebook. I monitor it all the time. It's a group that I started because I don't want anybody to feel alone like I have, and I want to be there for people that are down in the dumps, upset or anything, or don't have nobody that understands, or if I could save one person's life, if they get depressed or something, I can help them out. It's called Open Arms 2, and it's a group. If you know anybody, please let them know, and I will add them, or just, I have another person that helps me, and she's great. She's really 24/7. There's always somebody there. I do have numbers of um, emergency numbers if somebody's trying to commit suicide. I will get them help. I will be there for them. And I'm sorry, that's of course a habit of looking up. I don't know why I do that, but I want them to know there's somebody there that I want stay off of Facebook. Very have a lot of friends there, and plus I have my group there. I need to be there for them. Yes, depression stinks, Kentucky. And more so, I find out with a lot of people that's in my group. As myself, I do have depression. Around the holidays is the worst. Um, Around other, it's hard. It's very hard to. It, it's it's hard for a person to alone when they got depression. Not to they feel so alone and everything. And yeah, season mode depression. Yes, very. Yeah, it's hard when you lose a family member and you've always counted on them and they're no longer there, and yes, for everybody. And it's very, I myself, like I tell everybody in my group, I have a white candle, and I pray, and I light the candle in memory of everybody. Yes, I understand that completely, Fairy. And it's very hard. I don't myself. Yes, and it's very hard. Like I said, I have a candle. I have a table with candles out for my prayers and everything. It's people. I always say, yes, physically they're not here, but they're in your heart, and they may be gone, but they can't. Yes, Kevin the Fam. Yes, Kevin the Fam just lost their son. He was only 18 years old, and I pray that they get that straightened. Yes, they're all around us. I think, and that's another part of, I would love to talk about sometime on my channel. It's a tragic. 18 years old and just starting his life. That's, Kevin and Melissa are like my family. And Kevin the Fam, he has a channel on YouTube. He graduated, and him and his girlfriend Fairy, they went out to a football game, and they were coming home, and how a train track has that arm, it goes up and down, allows them to know that the train is coming. And she was 17, and it was hard for them to. It was really heartbreaking, and it's really sad. They were crossing a railroad track, and both of them were killed instantly. But it was their baby, You know, they had 3 kids, him and Melissa. And my YouTube family, they're not of blood, but they're of heart. And when you lose a child, I cannot imagine. I've had children, but they were called home shortly after birth or miscarriages. But I could never imagine of losing a kid after 18 years, alone a baby. Sorry about this, I'm very sentimental. And 2 wonderful people. Kevin's like my brother, Melissa's like my sister. And losing a child around a holiday, I don't know. I don't. It's really bad and emotional. You know, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cry in front of everybody, but it breaks my heart. You know, I sat back and think. You know, a thought did cross my mind. Here I'm 53 years old, and an 18-year-old and 17-year-old just starting their life. A beautiful couple, and you know. Yes, and your son, yep. That's what I don't have a Christmas tree up. I It's not that I don't celebrate Christmas. I have 3 cats and I think they would tear it down. They're my fur babies, but I have Christmas things around, but I don't have a Christmas tree up. But I've had children that shortly died after birth. And I do have Christmas ornaments and stuff that I keep every year, you know, around. You know, I don't, you know, it's just in memory of their love, you know. Oh, thank you, Fairy. I had 2 sons and a daughter, you know, but they're with the good Lord, you know, and that's, you know, but it wasn't meant to be, and the good Lord knows when they're sick to take them home. You know, this is only a temporary place and everything, and God knows what's best for you, and, you know, thank you, Fairy, you know, but, me too, Kentucky. I'm very sentimental. Oh, he was 26. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Must have been really, really hard. Oh my gosh. Yes. Also too, everybody, if you can get time to go over to the Fairy Frequency channel, her husband, Father Frequency, is a wonderful musician. I mean, he is so talented. I mean, please, if you get a chance, please go over and listen to it. And I think they say God. Well, I've been always told that God doesn't give you any more than you could handle, and everything is meant to be, even though at the time you don't understand and everything. But I thank the good Lord that I've had. Okay. I am so sorry to hear about your brothers. You know, um, my mother raised 4 children on her own and timeless, and I know both of my biological my mother and how can I say this? I'm gonna be blunt, but I'm sorry, I'm a very blunt person. My sperm donor that helped my mom create me, he passed away. But I had my mother raised me with. She gave me a lot of strength, a lot of dignity, and a lot of love. And you know, I find myself a lot of her. And I always tell everybody, even more so after losing, after sweet. So he was talented too. He was a musician, a beautiful voice, and he's got his channel on YouTube too. And it's very, very hard. And like I say, when I go to your channel, Kentucky Ranger, and see your mom, I just love to reach through the phone and give her a hug. Around the holidays is really hard not having any parents. But yes, keep the memory. Yes, Barry, keep the memories close to your heart. That's what I do. And basically, that's the best. Yep, that's the best way to do it. And I always tell, oh, that's good. That's good. Well, tell her I love her and everything. She's such a sweetheart. And, you know, if you still have your parents alive, hug them, love them, and make sure everybody in your family, make sure yeah, mom rules, yeah, definitely. Make sure you tell everybody, your family and everything. Make sure you say, I love you. Don't let nobody go out that door without saying, I love you. And, make sure, if you have your parents, hug them and love them. No parents are perfect. Parents make mistakes. I was a foster mother, and I've had, let me see, my extended sister Faith, she had 6 kids, and I helped her raise them. Of course, the father was never around, but we raised 6 kids together. And Faith was my sister, not a blood, but a heart. And her kids, Faith has she has gone to heaven, and she has her one daughter, Hope. She has 16 grandkids. She has 16 grandkids herself, so that makes me feel old. But just make sure you love and hug your children, love your parents, love each other, your spouse. Just make sure everybody knows you love them. Life is too short and everything, and just love everybody. There's so much negativeness, and the bullying in school. My godson, he is 11 years old. I have 3 godsons that are autistic, and one of them is being bullied in school, and it's nasty. Don't teach your children to accept a person for what they are on the outside and on the inside. There's tall people, skinny people, short people, fat people. As I am, I'm fat myself, but I call it PHAT. Pretty well. I have a saying for that. I won't go there. um, but yes, and you just. Hi, Tennessee Eagle. I just seen one of your videos earlier. Make sure you guys check out Tennessee Eagle, Tan Bear channel, and everybody's Fairy Frequency, Kentucky Ranger, Timeless Adventures, Bridget Earl, everybody, Fairy Frequency, and Tan Bear's her own channel. And Fairy Frequency has awesome. I love her channel. She does she read books, different stories and everything. I think it's every day. She does a lot of nature walks and everything. It's awesome. Tennessee Eagle is a lot of animation, a lot of different things. It's beautiful. Kentucky Rangers is down to earth. Very, yes. Fair, you have a blessed night, and you get over your flu, and I'll be saying a prayer for you. You have a blessed night and get some rest. You take care. Love you. Yes, you guys are all lovely channels and everything. And I'm trying to go for an hour, and it's kind of hard. It's night fairy. And Tamber's channel is a lot of nature. A lot of she does cards and everything. I enjoy her channel so much. I sat and went through one of her videos. She got some stuff from her sister. And yes, Fairy, I will be doing more videos now. I'm trying to figure out what I could put on them and how I would love to build up the channel more. Come up with some ideas, and everything. Tamber, her children are so adorable. I enjoy listening to them chatter in the background. And little Jupiter, oh, adorable. I would just, when I hear her cry or anything, and her other daughter, I would just love to reach through the phone and hug them. So I enjoyed your sat and watched your stuff that you got from your sister. It's so awesome. And I will be getting on your channel more, and on everybody's. I have to, when I go to watch the videos, I have to learn to, after I watch a video, put a comment down below. And it's so awesome to have a close-knit family here on YouTube that, it's really totally awesome, and it makes you feel like you're wanted, makes you feel like you're a part of something, I really enjoy it, watching, Fairy Frequency. She's given me a lot of tips on how the food, the nature, have, make water natural, put baking soda in it, and, soda in it, do different things, a lot of cooking stuff, I only, so far, I've only wanted to do the live stream right now. I'm going to be looking forward doing, learning how to edit. I don't know how to edit yet, so, but, thank you so much, Tamber. I really thank you for coming in that, and I really do enjoy it. And Buster, come here. Come on. Come on. Show everybody. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Oh, excuse me. Come here. This is my Chihuahua. Good boy. And, yeah, this is my buddy, Buster. Stop. So, they're spoiled rotten. I wouldn't know what to do without them, I've always had animals. His name is Buster Louie. He's spoiled rotten. He sleeps right down at my feet and at night and everything. Every once in a great while he'll in that. So no, he's 4 years old, and yeah, I'm learning little by little. Tamber said, "Hi, Buster." His ears went up. Come here. Come on. This is my cat. This is Karina Rose. Come here. Come on. Come on. She's my oldest cat. She won't get into the picture. She's being a stink pot. Lay down. Lay down. Come on. Come on. Come on, show everybody your pretty face. Mwah. Yes, this is Karina Rose. Yeah, I have 3 cats and Buster. This is my oldest one. She's they have my cats have Persian Siamese and they have tiger, and they're all mixed, and whoops. Oh, thank you. Um, Sorry about that. She likes to take the screen up. But they're very spoiled, I love you too, honey. But no, I really thank everybody for coming out tonight and everything. Oh, thank you, Tennessee Eagle. Yeah, I'm an animal lover, I haven't had no cat, no birds yet, but um, thank you so much. Um, yeah, my fur babies are just like if I had kids, if I had kids, I'd have quite a few. But my animals are my kids, they're my fur babies. Um, no, I'm trying to come up with some content for my videos here. I just go on a whim just to pick up the phone. I don't have a computer or internet yet. I have just the data plan that I have on my phone. So, yeah, I've seen Timeless. I've seen your messages and everything. And I'm sorry that I haven't, I think I came on yours at least once or twice. I'll have to get over to yours more. Um, I'm kind of sort of a night owl. I have medication and everything. I'm in and out of sleep all night long. So, I see, oh, you have a pug. Oh, I bet you Nora's beautiful. Oh, that'd be awesome to see your pug, Nora. Yeah, but no, be sure to watch everybody's channel and everything, and I will be doing more videos and sharing different things, But if you have any questions, I will answer. If you have any ideas, please put them in the comments or get on Facebook, and I'm on Facebook as Janet Sarlo. That is my natural name. Please make sure you thank you everybody for coming, and I do appreciate it. And have a blessed night and have a blessed day, and hope to get on here again soon. I love you all, and take care, and make sure you give everybody a hug and tell them that you love them. Okay?